Hi everybody, Dave Weiss here for the Glue Bomb Show. Well, the best laid plans of mice and men sometimes blow up in your face. I was working on my contest entry for this contest coming up, and I was really having a lot of success with it. Things were really starting to go well. I was getting excited, but there was a problem. See, the entry that I decided to use was about a 40-year-old model kit. I got the painting done. I finally got it to something I'm happy with, and I went to apply the 40-year-old decals. Can I tell you, 40-year-old decals very rarely work. If anybody has a tip for rejuvenating old decals, I would love to hear it, because at this point, I'm looking for replacements. So, instead, I decided to tell you a little bit about the painting. Now, I had painted this car once. And when I lifted the tape, I even did a little tutorial on here about it, but when I lifted the tape, I really wasn't happy with the way it bled under at some places. It really kind of got messy, and so I contacted my friend Ken Warren, who is a really great builder, and I told him what I was doing, and he said, "What kind of tape are you using?" I said, "Well, I'm using this quality blue painter's tape that I've used on a lot of things over the years." And he said, you got to use frog tape. Now, I didn't think there was that much of a difference in tapes. I mean, it wasn't like I bought the cheap stuff. I bought some fairly expensive stuff. And he said, "No, you got to use frog tape." So I did. And here's what I ended up with. I mean, I don't know if you're going to be able to really see it. And yes, I did have a little problem on the blue here, but that was one part that I didn't use frog tape on. I'm going to fix that. But look how crisp those lines are. Look how crisp those lines got with the frog tape. I got to tell you, that stuff really works. Now, I want to explain something else to you too here. I am not a paid endorser, all right? I don't want to do that. I mean, somewhere down the line, maybe if I got a big, huge audience, maybe I'll do that. But mainly, I just want to show you guys stuff that works. And I got to tell you, this stuff, frog tape, it works. I got this at Dollar General. You can find it anywhere. It's not terribly expensive. It works really well. Now, there's a couple of things here, all right? You've got to test it before you use it. I'm telling you something that worked for me, but don't call me and say, "It didn't work, I want my money back," or whatever, okay. We're not doing that. I will tell you a couple things, couple tips. Number one, spray paint takes a while to cure. Now, it dries fairly quickly. You can it's dry to the touch, but if you throw tape over top of paint that is not thoroughly cured, it is going to peel off. So make sure when you shoot your paint, you give it a couple of days. Also, we're getting toward winter here for those of us who are in the northern hemisphere, and it gets colder, and this stuff doesn't respond that well to cold. So you've got to make sure that you're shooting it in a place where it's fairly warm. So there's a lot of issues that go with the paint, but I got to tell you, the tape really works. So try the tape. Try it on something small first. Try it, make sure it works for you, but it really worked for me, and I highly recommend it. So that's my tip for the day. I was hoping to show you the finished Drag-On Lady AMX, because everything's painted and ready to go, but now I have to wait till I get those replacement decals, because I like to clear coat over decals, and I want to make sure that I have this done right. You don't clear coat over glass, okay? At least that's been my experience. Don't clear coat over the glass. So I can't put the glass in until I get the decals. So it might be a little while for this one. So I'm not really backburnering it. I'm just kind of putting it to the side for a little while. But that's the tip for the day, all right? Take care, guys. Have a great day.